We've trained this week actually in these close sort of things, thinking it was going to be an absolute battle, but hopefully we can get that ball thrown about today and stick to the sort of style that we like to play and score some more tries that look like that.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a good little break from Josh Rowland there. Used the space well. So now we've got Ewan Fox going to be taking the points. Lee Miller's dropped out on the day of the game.
Chumps has not got his shorts on today.
Oh, he had them on in the warm-up, but
It's surprising.
absolute madman. And Buchan saying good luck to both the teams, 1s and 2s.
These have been moved, haven't they? They're up Wilton Park.
Is it? Yeah, that's
so,
right.
In a few years since I've played at Wilton Park.
Fox's conversion.
Foxy and his VP shooter. Good goal.
Absolutely straight over. 7-0. A couple of minutes played.
Maybe the first time we'll hear George today, I wouldn't have thought.
No.
He'll have a few inputs to the referee.
Hawick kick long.
Straight out, isn't it?
Just bounced before. Chubby Chalmers decided to just let it go. It'll be a line out inside the Watsonians 22. This is where you want to see Hodgson really jumping and gathering well. Shortened line out.
Shortened it to a 4-man.
Yeah.
You can see quite a few of these today from both teams. It's a side.
Tannoy is right beside us here, so sorry if you heard all of that. Murray Scott's trying to control the ruck just to get rid of it. He does make touch, but it's not going particularly far.
Don't know about you, mate, but I'm freezing already.
Yeah, 2 minutes in, it's not a good start.
It's not a good start.
Hi, Smack.
Smack not down today.
No, it doesn't look like it.
Must be away on some exotic cruise like this.
Yeah, he's all over the place. Is our Smack. Hawick through to the back, off the top.
Good roll and start from Watsonians there. They got going forward.
Really quickly. Bruce McNeil.
Taking that space away. Stay in systems. There we go. That's offside. It's offside.
Referee's not seen it. Bruce McNeil with the wrap. Bit of space there for the Hawick back 9.
So one of their go-to players, Dalton Redpath, is a good player. Young second row that's tipped to go sort of places. He's a very mobile second row. That's, I think, there's maybe thing that he's had a few Newcastle A-team games this year during the week, and he showed up quite well in them. So.
Any relation to Ella Redpath?
Probably is in Hawick.
Yeah, hopefully there'll be no Hawick people watching.
There's a fair chance.
I'll run through the teams quickly here while the scrum's setting up. Finn Hobbs at 1, Fraser Rennick, Jack Stanley, Jamie Hodgson, and replacing Craig Borthwick, Finlay Simpson. James Miller, I think he's playing at 7 actually.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, and Crumbs, Ross Graham at 6. Fido at 8 as usual. Murray Scott at 9. Fox, Steele, DJ Innes, Rory Hutton, Andrew Chalmers, and the try scorer Josh Rowland, 15.
A few Hawick players in there.
Well, actually, I saw on the offside line the Hawick coach said this is basically a home game for.
Yeah, there's maybe 4 out there that have left for various reasons and now plying their trade with us. But the nature of rugby, people move on and go to different things for different reasons.
Exactly. I think the most well-known actually would probably be maybe one of the Rennicks.
Possibly. Well, the latest that left anyway came to us this year. Travels up with me during the week to training, so he's he's fitted in well. He needed I spoke to him a few times coming up to training, and you know, I said to him, a fresh start's sometimes better than anything, and it's freshened him up, and he's been playing some good rugby when he's been getting his opportunities. So
absolutely.
So
I think the front three's done really well this season, actually.
He got about 6 tries the last time he played against Hawick, did he not?
It was a
he got three or something. So.
Big game. Oh, an interesting wee box kick. I think he knew he had advantage there. Murray Scott asking for the ball from the ball boy. Foxy now takes it.
I think Feeds has got a new pair of shorts on this week. His shorts have been getting shrunk in the wash, I think. It looks like he's got a bigger pair on. He's maybe got mine on this week.
Everyone responsible for their own shorts, so they can go as short as they want sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, else we got? You've got Alexander Middleton saying you've got a career in this, Borth.
I'll have to now.
Speaking of Rennick, here he is thrown in. Hodgson gets up well.
Length. It's swimming referee, surely.
Yeah.
Good roll, Jack. Well done, mate.
The maul split and Jack Stanley prevented it.
Just get our carries nice and wide. So we're looking is to try and get a bit wider on those carries to suit players in, to make them actually come round the corner, so they're having to work round that corner.
Yeah.
Just running a bit tight in there and actually making it easy for the defence.
Yeah, makes it a lot easier for the defence if you do nothing on the rucks.
Yeah, that's a nice wide carry there. We're getting over the gain line. That's the holes that we're looking to get into.
Yeah.
Mean them maybe a bit quicker ball.
Ross Graham, expert at that.
Go Chubby.
Chalmers takes it on well. Scott to Hodgson.
There's a nice tip line.
Little tip to Jack Stanley. Does another good carry.
Jack's coming into a bit of game the last couple of weeks. You could see at the start of the season he'd not played a bit of rugby for a while, but it was a good turnover by Keith Davies, I think. Former back row for Hawick, so he knows all about it when he's ball on the ground.
Yeah. Very well contested ruck, because Jack Stanley looked like he'd presented it well. Hawick going to try and clear it. It's out, but it's not far.
So we've been working on line-out defence this week and going to their go-to guys. Again, Dalton Redpath is the boy that runs the line-out, so it'll be interesting to see just now if we're sticking to systems and stuff like that and get in there and put them under pressure here.
Yeah, Hodgson was looking at Redpath there just to see where he's going. You've got James Miller.
I think he likes his boots.
Messy from Hawick. Bruce McNeil's got to try and clear up here. Crumbs with a good tackle. Hawick with minus yards here. 10 with an up and under. Josh Rowland under it. Safe. Hutton in this position is very dangerous.
Could be a dummy coming. Tackle's got a roll there though.
Bruce McNeil back to the 80s style of rugby with a bit of studs there.
It's not like Bruce.
No. That Hawick player's got to move. Bit of a looped pass from Murray Scott.
Just pressure him there, make the tackle, then we're fine. Oh, he's been called out now.
Yeah.
In a bit of trouble here, I think.
Referee stopped his clock, so
Wee Dundee man, Foxy, got a bit of a late hit, I think.
I missed it, so we can see what the referee's saying here. It's going to his touch judge.
Yeah, late tackle, penalty where the ball landed.
Any yellow or still too early?
I'm not too sure, I've only seen it with my left eye, so I'm not sure. nowadays you're not too sure what's going to be a
exactly.
penalty, a yellow or a red. So I'm not going to start guessing now on my first commentary.
We'll play it safe and probably say it's just a penalty where the ball landed.
Just a bit late, I think.
Yeah.
Go back to where it lands, please. Oh my word.
This is interesting. The referee seems to have decided that it doesn't matter where the ball landed. So
it's a funny one.
Yeah, I've never seen that before. You can hear quite a few Watsonians fans in the stadium just asking why it's not where it's landed.
All I can hear is Stevie shouting in my lug.
Yep. Even though he's
even though he takes his cell away from it, he still manages to get heard. Send him up the top of that bank, and I think
he'll still be heard, won't he?
Good line out.
Good quick line out here. Fido up for that one.
How's he walking around there?
It's very messy, mainly because Hawick coming in from all sorts of angles.
If we get that back, we're doing well. If we get that back, we're doing well.
Ross Graham trying to push it on. I mean, that maul is messy.
It's messy, I don't know. That's a penalty every day. Bruce is taking that down.
Saw that coming.
Yeah, good line out defence though, to be honest, for Hawick, although it's knowing the rules, they got away with it and they've got the scrum turnover. So
yeah, just watching it back there, definitely looked like Bruce McNeil perhaps used his experience just to collapse it.
Bruce will have done that plenty of times in
yeah,
his
absolutely. Career. Ross Buchan stands not here. He'll be with the twos, and they're up somewhere else.
Where's the globetrotter Ross Buchan these days? Is he still out in Australia?
No, he's back for Christmas,
but
saw that he was over to Estonia for some bizarre reason.
I seen that the other day as well. I thought gets about that lad.
Bruce McNeil tries to make the gain line. Penalty Hawick, looked like DJ Innes.
That's what we were looking at during the week. Don't give away penalties in silly areas. You know, although he's been held in possibly, but at the end of the day, these are easy penalties for the referee to give.
Yeah,
he gives these every day. You know, that's what we spoke about. Don't give them easy outs. They're not going anywhere. The worst that's going to happen is they're going to kick the ball. We're going to get it back.
Yeah,
that's the ones that we were looking at stamping out this week, because that's how Hawick get their feet into games and get a bit of momentum going. So
a very easy exit for Hawick. And they knew what they were doing when Innes was in there.
Yeah.
Just trap him. You've got Matty Carrier. 2 for Hawick, going to make the throw.
Former People's man and myself.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, Matty's a few years younger than me, but we both grew up together playing for People's.
Is he from that way, or is he?
He's from Innerleithen.
Yeah, no.
He's a farmer from up Yarrow Valley, I think he is. So Matty likes his sheep and his cattle. He's forever posting about them on social media.
Don't know if you know Gav Brown, boy.
I know Gav well. Yeah. I know Gav well.
He's constantly sharing all sorts of sheep stuff.
Yeah, he loves the sheep as well.
Yeah.
Gav,
didn't he? Steele under that.
Taking Steely.
Took it well.
Bit different weather from what Steely's used to the last few weeks.
I know. Talking of Globetrotters.
Yeah.
Well, the crowd's getting a bit.
Game's got a bit scrappy, isn't it?
Yeah. Hawick have somehow managed to get that. Little box kick through with Steely wrapped up in the tackle. Josh Rowland making a bit of a meal of it.
Yeah, made that look difficult.
Yeah. Being a former fullback, those ones are absolutely brutal when it's you're not sure if it's going to go anywhere or if it's going to stop. But
I would add on to my fullback sort of experience, but it was a long time ago since I stood back there with that top fit. So
it was still 3 points for a try in those days.
It wasn't yesterday. So.
Right, this is going to be a difficult one for Watsonians to exit from.
Cut the line out to 2+1. So
Josh Hodson.
That's our sort of get out line out.
Hawick don't even contest.
too sure what happened there. Knock on.
Yeah, knock on. Steely either didn't hear the whistle, but he was tackled pretty hard. He's up though. Just going back to Steele, he's been Barbados, Dubai,
all sorts of, as well,
yeah,
cheapers. He's a 4-week tour with. He turned up to training on Thursday night and he had a hell of a new stash on as well. So he'd obviously been handed out the kit while he's been away. So he's got a bit of a tan as well. He's looking quite healthy
for once.
I don't know if that's come from being away or he's had the fake tan out.
Bit of sun on Steely.
Free kick there, an early push from Hawick.
This is I think Fox will probably just try and get this downfield. The rain's coming down a bit heavier here. Yeah. I think Watsonians will be happy to have got that early try if the conditions start to get worse and worse.
Yeah, they started well and they put a lot of pressure on Hawick early doors, just playing simple sort of rugby, but it's kind of went a bit scrappy the last few while.
Yeah.
It's just a free kick, so it'll be a Hawick.
Yeah, Hawick throw
line out here.
Steele making sure they don't take a quick one. This was kind of second half against Boroughmuir last week. Not the most riveting second half.
No, both defences kind of cancelled each other out. It was a very physical game.
Oh, absolutely. The defence was
there was a lot of big tackles in it. Was it pressure on the line out here? Get in the air.
No one lifted, which is disappointing. Hawick make a mess of it though, so they've made no yards. Who's in?
Gavin Welsh, I think his name is. A young lad.
Yeah, Gareth Welsh.
Gareth Welsh.
And then Lee Armstrong at 10. He's on the ball here. Tries a bit of a miss two. I think they might get driven into touch here.
Bruce coming in with his tuppence worth there. When Hutton had the ball. A bit
maybe a couple of words in the ears.
Possibly. Bruce is looking alright for 43-year-old. He's
I know.
Well,
I still remember the tackle he made. Don't know if you'll remember. I think
when Josh broke through. Yeah.
Unbelievable. One-handed Superman sort of grab. It was one for the.
I think he was down tying his lace just before that.
Yeah.
So he was well back anyway. So.
Whatever he was doing there, he tackled well. Got scrum. Watsonians ball for the Hawick knock on.
Get up, Jack.
Hawick looked a little early, but
9's offside.
Yeah, 9 and Bruce McNeil's carrying.
Knees down as well.
Fido feeds it to Chubby Chalmers, DJ Innes.
Get a bit of support with you, DJ.
Straightens up.
Good roll.
He's isolated.
Good. Boys coming in to clear that, done their job well.
Yeah.
It could have easily been a penalty at Hawick.
I think it was a matter of milliseconds before that goes. That's better quick ball for Watsonians.
It's finding grass again, Foxy. Good kick. Tackles there.
Oh, there's space there.
I was going to say,
that was quite lucky actually. A better kick would have seen the Hawick winger run into that there. With the best winger's name ever, Lightfoot.
I'm sure he's played scrum half for Hawick this year as well. I think he's played 9 a few times.
I think I remember last season he played there as well.
Yeah.
Got Stephen McCall watching from a mountain in Chamonix.
Yeah, Watsonians will be into the wind this half, are they not? Just for looking at the way that the flags are sort of going and that rain's coming down. It's maybe coming in towards us, is it?
It's certainly coming into the stand, but I think it's swirling a little bit.
Going to be a run around here, we're going to come back.
Murray Scott a little bit confused which way they were going.
Just a lot of rugby in the sort of places that we don't need to be playing. You know, Foxy can be sitting back into that pocket just now and just kicking into space up this near touchline here. But
yeah, exactly. It's been very much on the midfield.
George will be seething at that because it's a penalty for nothing. It wasn't as if we were going anywhere or exerting any pressure. Again, it's just a nice easy penalty for them to give. It was Matty Carrier not rolling away.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Just seeing it there on the delay. This gives Fox a good chance to get into the 22.
It's a good kick.
Very good kick. Perfect place to attack from here. Steve McCall, obviously, Soho Wealth, main sponsor. Even when he's in France, can't keep away.
He's got the bug.
Yeah. This might not be the most end-to-end game.
No, I don't think even before the game it was going to be a a champagne rugby.
Yeah.
The conditions are going to kind of play part to that, but that's a penalty.
Steve seems to agree.
It's going to be a case of just coming out of here with what we can get out and try to keep a momentum going towards the sort of time after Christmas.
Yeah, I think it's only about 5 games left.
Yeah, there is. After
always sneaks up on you. It's like
it does,
huge big Christmas break and then the Six Nations.
You get to Christmas without anything sort of being missed or anything like that, then but I don't know what the sort of structure is after Christmas. I think there could be big long breaks after.
Yeah.
But again, we've got to keep momentum going into this Christmas break, then keep it going after.
Yeah, you've got to finish this season. Certainly the playoff. I mean, obviously it's not really that important with the Super 6, but it still would be good to
you want to win
get in the mixer.
Win the last league, it's what everybody's chasing. They want that sort of name on the cup or shield or whatever it is before it actually breaks up into the Super 6.
Yeah. And I'll get your thoughts on the Super 6 after this line out, both.
He's engaged, he can't come round, he's engaged in it at the front.
Bruce McNeil acting as a Watsonian forward there, very bizarrely.
It's like a fish out of water.
Writhing around on the floor. Murray Scott finally feeds Fido. Wind picking up.
Yeah, I was going to say it is windy. Come on, Muzzer.
Finn Hobbs has got a job to do here.
Get around the corner. We seem to be struggling to actually get around the corner and get into phase plays just now. That shouldn't have been coming to. That should have been forwards round there. So
yeah.
Stay big, Foxy. Forwards will be with you soon, pal. Well done, Murray.
Beats Matty Carrier.
Good clear as well.
Yeah, that was James Miller.
Now we've got forwards round this corner. Again, it's slow ball again. There seems to be boys lying in it and stuff.
Rennick does well. Slow ball. Right, Scott. Very quick up there from Redpath.
Lift it. Gets to this sort of stage, it's no fancy rugby, but if you're doing it in these conditions, and it can be, that's what we're looking to get to again with feeds. A good tackle by Sean Muir there.
A little bit wider.
Oh, there's a punch in there, I would have said.
DJ Innes, never one to back down.
No. Little half pint.
Ewan Kennedy's favourite player.
He's a good rugby player, DJ. He's I think people sort of underestimate him, how much go forward he can get. He seems to duck under tackles and through legs, and he's not the biggest guy, but he punches well above his weight.
Absolutely, I'd hate to try and tackle him. You think you've got him, and then 2 steps and he's away.
Guys like me's worst nightmare.
Absolutely. Any in the front 8, I think.
Yeah.
Certainly the front 5. I think him and Mikey Allen worked really well last season. Or was it season? No, that was last season.
Yeah, it was Mikey, yeah. Mikey was down last Saturday, actually. I caught up with him for the first time since he retired.
Yeah.
At the end of last year.
I don't think any amount of convincing would have kept him.
No, he had his mind
He was well made up.
Mind was well set at what he was doing and what he wasn't doing.
Yeah.
I said to him this week, I says, I'll see you training on Tuesday, and he just kind of smiled at me. So I think his smile gave me all the answers I needed.
Absolutely. I tried to get him up at half time to have a wee chat, and he was quite firm in his answer there.
Yeah. He was probably one of the best rugby players I've played with.
Yeah, I agree with that.
He was very classy.
He's just one of those guys that just looked like he always had an extra second.
Yeah, he made everything look so easy.
Yeah.
But he was certainly taught a lot of these Watsonian backs just now that were there last year a lot of rugby. He'd done a lot of sort of experience to them and helped their game come forwards.
Yeah.
you'd like to see him back involved in rugby in some capacity, but whether that'll happen,
yeah, he might come back to it. He probably needs a bit of time away. Yeah. He's got his little one, and then
he's still a young kid. He's 26-year-old or something.
And he's been playing rugby for 10 years at that point.
Maybe looks 34, 35, but he is just a youngster.
Yeah. Got Fox here taking the 3 points in front of the posts.
Yeah, I think you've got to take your points in that position. It was a kind of stalemate a wee bit, so it's good captaincy for Hodgie there.
Oh, is it Hodgie that's got?
Hodgie's captain, yeah.
I saw that he went when you went off last week.
I don't know if he's managed to fit into the 5 jersey or he's passed that on. I think Finley's wearing it. It looks a bit flappy at the sides. So
3 points added.
Hope that wind doesn't pick up, or he could be struggling this second half.
Yeah. As the Tannoy announcer said there, 10-0 to Watsonians here at Hawick. Got Armstrong to kick us off.
Fox will be looking to clear this to touch.
Ball definitely went back.
Yeah, every day of the week went back, although the Hawick crowd don't seem to think so, but
I don't know. The most obvious knock backwards I've ever seen, and the crowd goes wild.
Substitution, is there a contact lens or something?
Yeah, it's taking a knee. He is off the pitch though, so if I was Hodgie, I'd be asking to play.
It's David Lowry. He's again somebody that's not played a lot of rugby the last few years, but he's nicknamed Corker.
Corker.
His brother's actually on the bench. Is Gary Lowry. He played with
That's
us.
Right.
Played with us at Gala. He's a good lad, Gary.
Could be seeing the Lowry brothers on then.
I've seen him for a while. That's him sat down there, I think.
Looking rather miserable in the stand, a bit like us.
Yeah, I know the feeling. I'm going to get a coffee for my both feet, I think.
Davy Dodds giving you a bit of abuse there at both, just saying that.
Like Davy.
I know, talking to Mikey Allen, a young fellow, unlike you, he says.
Yeah, well. Davy Dodds and his shambles tours. Don't know where about in the world he is just now. I think he's coming home for Christmas, so I'll no doubt catch up with him over then.
Yeah.
He's due me a few pints actually. It's one for skipping the bar a few times, is Davy.
Hawick with a bit of momentum here.
Staying system there, we'll get to it. Tackle Chubby.
Yeah, very good tackle.
That could be a knock-on. It's a great tackle.
Referee was caught in about 3 different minds there. Armstrong with no options, so he
offside. How's he giving that penalty?
Yeah, he's giving advantage here for Hawick.
Staying system, boys, and there's Hodgie's hurt his thumb. Is he? No, oh boy, he's got to wait this bloody penalties. Come on. Soft try to give away from nothing on in the middle of the park, and I don't know where the missed tackle come from, but it's somebody's injured as well.
Yeah, I think actually the try scorer
dislocated his shoulder going down on the ball, is he?
Ouch. It was a missed tackle in the midfield. Got past Josh Rowland pretty easily as well, and then dots down next to the posts.
It just sort of came out of nothing as well. There wasn't a hell of a lot happening for Hawick there. They were sort of stuck in the middle area, but they've came away with what will be 7 points after he kicks this.
Yeah, definitely.
There's Gary Lowry coming on just now. Looks like the boys could be struggling a bit.
Yeah, if it is a dislocate, that's going to be a sore one.
Yeah.
So we will have the 2 Lowrys on at the same time.
Well, like Bill and Ben, those two.
It's not really had much of a warm-up.
No.
That's Armstrong adds on the additional 2.
Yeah, he's coming off certainly a shoulder injury as well. So. Looks in a bit of pain, the lad.
Yeah, definitely.
Rugby, who would play?
I think you called that right, Borth. I think that is a dislocated shoulder.
I think it would just be when he went down on the ball and somebody's maybe come down on top of him.
Yeah.
And
he'll be off to the Borders General. If I was you, there's always stories of rugby players, I'll just pop it back in, but with a shoulder there's about 8 different bones. It's not wise. James Miller.
He'll be waiting the BGH for a 4.5 hour wait like I had last weekend.
Yeah.
We just need to get back to basics again and just get a bit of hold of this game. We're just kind of playing a lot of rugby in different areas that we maybe shouldn't be playing. Hawick are making a mess of these breakdowns.
Yeah.
Whether they're legal or not, I'm not quite sure. But referees not penalising it and they're getting away from it, so we're going to keep doing it. That could be a head knock as well. He could be staying down for a while. It's a great kick.
Foxy in behind. Oh, and it's got the bounce as well. Brilliant.
Yeah, I think he could be seeing stars in the middle. Let's get Gary Lowry that's just come on. You might not be seeing a lot of him after. He could be a bit wobbly.
What an absolute disaster.
Certainly the way that he's head knocks nowadays.
Yeah.
Oh, there we are, a wee bit wobbly there. I don't think the Hawick doctor should be letting that go
No,
on.
definitely not. It was a bit like Tyson Fury there, jumping up and stoating about.
There's not a lot of Gary as it is. I don't know if it's maybe the wind just gave him a bit of a blow there when he got up.
He's slowly making his way back into the...
We'll certainly not be wanting to lose another back row. You know, I don't know how many back rows they've carried on the bench, but you certainly don't want to be losing 2 within the 5-minute period.
No, definitely not.
People playing out of position a wee bit. We need to get in there and pressure this.
Not even lifting.
Why are we not going in the air here?
That's a great place to be contesting a line out.
Yeah. Hit it.
Hawick break off, but it's stopped again by Watsonians.
The referee only told them once just now, so
they've used it.
Let's stand off. No penalties in here. Then we can. You know, the worst that's going to happen is he kicks open, as what we spoke about. So gives us opportunities from in here.
This is Roland. Steely's wanting it, but Roland kicks.
Down.
Actually, a very good kick from Roland there.
Just puts the pressure back on Hawick again. You know, they've got to exit. We've got systems in place to actually be getting in the air with these lineouts. So I can hear Stevie shouting just now saying get in there. He'll be disappointed that he's not actually getting in, because we do put a lot of work into this.
Well, it's about the last 3 lineouts have not been contested, so I think all the coaching staff will be unhappy with that.
You know, coaches spend a lot of time in actually putting systems in to get people in there, which is what we look to do, just to put a bit of pressure on their throw.
Yeah.
But it's for some reason we're not getting in there. I don't know how these boys are struggling with counting, but they've said 3 different numbers now.
And Lowry's back out the line.
You go to the tail. This is their go-to line out, that he actually gets into the tail. Yeah, does it all the time. This is his go-to line out. He's done it the last 3-4 men. So we'd like to hope that they're catching on to that. Stay consistent here and work a touchline, and we should be okay.
Yeah, they've used the touchline well.
Good line speed for Fido. Everybody else has got to come up with him as well.
Hawick go the blind side. Ross Graham with a big hit, trying to drive him out. Hawick managed to stay in. Bruce McNeil, first receiver. That's good from the captain, Hawick there. I think that's Redpath.
Again, there's nothing, you know, it's a case of that they're playing a lot of rugby in there. We don't have to be giving away silly. Good mark by Chubby.
Yeah, knew he was inside his 22.
Those flashy boots of his. See what they're going to do just now. He's looking quite tanned as well, Chubby.
I know. Must be hot in Edinburgh.
Yeah. Don't know if it's that or those shorts are just very, very white.
Aerial.
I'll give him a 4 out of 10 for that one.
Yeah. Made about 10 yards. Chubby. But good to have him back, actually.
Yeah, really good. He's a good guy to have about the club. He's a special sort.
Yeah, definitely.
A good rugby player as well. He can play. Certainly when we were sort of leaking a couple of wingers every week with injuries, and it was a case that we were down to bare bones, and I think I was the next choice on the wing. So thankfully he came in and he's taken over the mantle, and I didn't have to try and squeeze into one of those stops.
Yeah, I think Stevie was looking for lots of options.
I think Chance was in the next sort of call up as well.
Yeah.
I think it was. I seen him with his boots all polished ready on one Tuesday night.
Yeah, he'd be a straight on Chance. Get into the double figures for first team appearances. Ross Graham getting a bit of treatment here.
It's, I think he just goes so long in a game before he has to see Karina, if I'm honest. he likes an injury, does our crimes.
A little bit of a chat and he's good to go.
Yeah.
And Watsonians have finally got someone up contesting, but didn't get a hand to it.
It's broken off, so
this is dangerous. Bruce McNeil.
now we've got them on a touchline, we can get a real good line press here and go hunting on these double tackles. Again, they're over the gain line.
Yeah, there's an attempted double tackle, but missed. Oh, there's a knock on there from Hawick.
There's a bit of niggle getting in this game now. There's a boy down on the ground just now. It's Sean Muir, is it? He doesn't look too good.
No, he's in a bit of trouble as well.
Is it Sean? Yeah, I think it is Sean. He certainly doesn't look too good. It could be his shoulder as well.
Yeah. Oh, it does look like it. Oh my goodness.
I would have said that's hanging as well, if I'm going to be completely honest.
He's not able to move that. Hawick physio's very busy.
No, he's either he was out with an arm injury start of the season. George's reply is, Sean, you've got another arm. It's a sort of thing we hear from George quite often.
Yeah, proper man's man.
He's not looking too good. He's certainly. He's going to soldier on.
My goodness.
I don't think he's getting a hell of a lot of choice from George.
No.
He wasn't getting the sub ready, I know. Aye, please get us a coffee.
I'll take coffee. Thanks, Fish.
The Gala boys are getting us the coffees.
That's marvellous.
It's good to see that Ewan Dodds can get around in, unlike his father, Davy.
Albeit coffee, but
I'll take anything just now with that cold.
Indeed. Just come up to half time here. Murray Scott feeding the scrum. Josh Rowland looking absolutely freezing.
Yeah, Josh will not have played in many conditions like this, I wouldn't have thought.
No.
Go feed.
Lateral rain minus. Crumbs and Bruce McNeil having a little bit of a handbags. Rennick driven back.
I think Hawick have got the Watsonians team a bit rattled just now, if I'm honest. They're little niggles and stuff like that, and they're maybe getting a wee bit on top of the Watsonian pack. But
yeah, so
hopefully we'll get half time and have a speak about it and right some wrongs and come out second half and get back into our systems and play some rugby again.
Yeah, half time couldn't come at a better time for Watsonians. I think Stevie will have. Stevie doesn't say much actually in the change room sometimes.
No, he doesn't say massive amounts. He sort of leaves it to players. At the end of the day, it's these boys that are out there just now, and he can't sort it from standing on the touchline. He can just give pointers and lead boys in the right direction. But it's 1 to 15, and the bench actually coming on in the later games that's going to win this game.
Yeah, very well spoken. They're both.
That's coming the side again. 5 is in the side every day of the week.
6 is sat there as well.
Keep this going.
Good
Again,
movement,
that's
though.
a side. That's a side every day. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Go, Muzza.
Space there.
Now we could be on here.
Josh Rowland with a bit of space.
Why are we kicking that?
Unsure.
Why are we kicking that? That's a 2-on-1 every day of the week, in my opinion.
And I don't think I'd be going back for the.
I'll just say, right, we'll go for half time, I think.
Steely's not happy with. Hawick want the penalty moved back a bit.
Will be good. There's about 3 penalties given, so I think he's maybe went to the second one there. I think.
Foxy going to the corner.
Yeah, we need to get. The reason why we got that line out going so well is we got length that, you know, when we actually we get these driving line outs going, we need actually length, so the Hawick team can't actually come over the top and get a hold of the ball carrier. Once we get that length out, and it makes these drives effective.
Yeah.
And you can actually take your time and work your way up closer to the thing. But just now we're. I think
Hodgson barely got off the ground, but
yeah, I think we were sleeping at the front there. See again, like he's sort of coming through the middle. That's walking round every day. Gee whiz, ref, why are we not looking at these? Go Foxy. There's nothing in that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just that.
Agreed.
He's left an arm out. There's absolutely nothing in it.
I think Foxy was dragged a little bit, but it wasn't a high tackle, I don't think. Referee has given it. They're running it. Hutton.
Go Deej.
Flat to DJ Ennis.
He
didn't have an option.
So he would have been in there, I think. That's again bridging round it.
Got James Miller.
Be composed here and actually get through her. That's a ruck. That is a ruck. Oh my word, man, that has to be a yellow card.
Hawick have ruined every breakdown.
That's 4 penalties in the last phase of play. I think Hodges speaking to him saying, look,
yeah,
are we thinking about a card here? I know it's just about half time, but there's been 4 penalties. I know they're for all 4 different things, but again, it's in the red area that we're looking to come away with points.
Yeah, I don't know if Hawick have been looking at it just over the week and trying to spoil most of the breakdowns.
It's border rugby, you know. It's a case of that this is a hard place to come down and win. You know, it's from playing down in the borders for years and years. It's a case of that you come down here, and if you can come away with points of any sort,
yeah,
you're quite happy, because, you know, although the league sort of position says that Hawick are near the bottom, I'll tell you what, down at Mansfield they're a completely different beast, and that's what we've been speaking about this week at training, that you do not come down to Mansfield and underestimate them, or they will beat you.
Yeah.
So it's something that we've looked into, and you know, we come away with points here today, then we're quite happy. We're certainly not underestimating a good Hawick side.
And at the moment it looks like Watsonians are doing that as Fox adds on the 3
points.
Okay, I think we'll probably turn off the mics for half time, so
get
we can
coffee in us, I think.
Yeah, some star jumps. Right, we'll see you in the second half. second half.
We're off again. That rain's fairly changed.
Yeah.
Well, they've been in for half time. It's absolutely hosing down now.
It's got stronger. The wind has got stronger.
It's at Watsonians' back, so hopefully we'll play smart and play in the right areas just now.
I mean, if the first action of Murray Scott to kick is anything to go by, I think they'll hopefully be doing that most of the second half.
A few substitutions on at half time for Watsonians. Cammy Fenton comes on for Dave Rennick, and Greg Jackson's on for Finn Hobbs, and Charlie McKill's on for Finlay Simpson.
So Charlie McKill will probably be going into the second row, do you think?
Yeah, he'll be in the second row. He'll if Charlie looks a bit slow today, there's maybe a reason, because he's wearing my boots. So
surely you've not got the same size feet.
Well, he seems to think he has anyway. He asked on Thursday night if he could have a lend of the boots, because his studs aren't long enough, because he's one of those sort of on top of the ground runners. So I've given up that dream a long time ago. So
you've got the 8-inch studs.
I've got the 8-inch ones. That's one of the only reasons that I'm so slow about the part.
Yeah, it slows you down.
Yeah. So if Charlie struggles with that today, then he can come back and blame me again.
Because he is actually quite a mobile player.
He is very mobile. He's
being a Scotland Sevens
genius. Sevens genius.
Yeah, watching him in the Melrose Sevens last. Oh, and actually in all the Sevens tournaments, it was.
Yeah, he can play rugby.
Yeah.
He can play rugby, the boy.
He's been away touring as well.
He has. They've got a good life, these boys.
Tell me about it.
I don't know how they get their money from work. They need to tell me their excuse.
I know, 4 weeks off.
I'd like to know how they do it.
My tours were over the weekends and to places like Blackpool.
And as far as we get is Wales and Ireland, I think. We certainly don't get to go to Barbados anyway. There'll be a reason for they don't want to see us with our top off.
I was actually thinking about that on the drive down. As a forward, it's fairly brutal, because there's no 15 big tournaments like that. It's all it's all sevens.
Yeah, you've got to be a bit of a sevens sort of guru. You know, likes to steal. He loves his sevens, and Charlie as well.
You and Miller.
Fido have been away and plenty as well, and drives as well.
Bruce trying to pick up and make some ground. Retaining possession pretty well here, actually. That was a forward pass and a knock on. Good
defence. Now we can turn over free ball. He's killed it on the ground.
Hawick player decided.
Yeah, it's the sort of defence that we're looking for, though. It's a case of that we're set, we're on our feet, we're spreading the field, and we're getting our double chops in. That's what we've sort of prided ourselves in the last few weeks, and again, it's a case of that we sort of turn these attacking opportunities. We get the smiles on our faces when we're defending, and whatever happens from the outcome of the tackle, then we're looking to play after that. So it's a good opportunity for the likes of Josh and Hutton as well. A midfield scrum. Again, I don't get to see many of them.
I used to love them.
These boys love them.
Yeah, there's nothing better, because
we've plenty of space either side, and see which way we go.
By the time the back three have actually gotten up and over to you, it's usually one-on-one, so a bit of space. You've got Josh Rowland to the right.
The 9 likes his offside. I'm sure that's offside. I don't know the rules and stuff like that, but
he's close.
That is very, very close.
He likes to give Murray a little bit of a push as well.
Josh, let's just say that wasn't very good.
Yes, if you gave the other one 4 out of 10, Borth, that one's got to be.
I think it could be into the minuses, that one, I think.
I'd agree with that. You've got Gregor Sharp saying, "Come on, Hawick." Graham Hill saying that the angle of the dog walker's umbrellas. Yeah. It seems to be gusting, because sometimes it's.
Yeah, it's kind of died away again, isn't it?
Yeah, and then 5 minutes later it'll be.
Oh, it's an hour knock on.
Hawick tried to go to the front.
Free ball, sort of knock on advantage. So we've got options here.
DJ's
straightened well, DJ.
He does indeed.
We can get quick ball around the corner, I think.
Crumbs decides to go himself.
The ground. Tackle's got a release there.
His knee was down.
That's a rough referee. Gee whiz, man. That is a yellow card every day of the week. That's four before the half time, then another one after it. Same guy. It's okay, so we need to be looking at these. I think Hodge will be asking the question again.
Yeah, I think I saw him just saying.
If he's been watching me all season, then he'll know how to do it.
Fox to make touch.
Foxy's actually kicked really well out of half today. You see him at training and he's got a bit of a pea shooter. He's not got much of a length about him, but he's
accurate.
He's certainly very accurate. He's got a nice little sort of tiptoe goal kicking style as well, which looks quite fancy. But he's certainly doing the job just now. It's good to get experience into him as well. That's a maul now. We can't take that down.
Cammy Fenton. Yeah. Interesting tackle from his opposite number.
This carry straight Crumbs. He always gets a game like Crumbs. He's
strong.
Yeah. Again, he's not the biggest of guys. I think he weighs about 63 kgs.
Soaking wet.
That'll be him weighs rugby boots on. So
yeah.
Good line, Steely. We just got to get support with him now. It's a good clear.
It's a good.
The forwards are just not seeming to get round that corner now. We seem to be playing in the middle of the field.
Yeah. I don't know if it's the rucks are slower or what, but certainly no.
We like to exhaust the full size of the pitch. You know, it's a big wide pitch, and although the conditions are actually stopping us for throwing the ball about, there's no any excuse for not getting round the corner. It's good line press by Hawick again.
Yeah. And it's a knock on in the tackle. Hawick advantage.
Somebody just got shot by a sniper. I think
he's gone down and he's stayed down.
Don't know what's happened.
Chalmers.
Oh, that's a good kick.
That is a better kick. It's taking a run.
Just make the tackle here. Make the tackle here. This is where we need to.
This is Armstrong. Yeah. He's run it good 20 metres.
Blue, stand, fill the field, and worst they're going to do is kick it off. We've not got enough men in the backfield to do anything else. So.
No, this is a couple of forwards moves and then it'll be kicked, I think.
He'll set up them all, is he?
Unconventional.
Good foot pressure for Charlie. Good.
Yeah, got in his face as well.
Again, you know, that's the worst that's going to happen. That's actually a very good kick for Aliweir. He's made sort of good ground off it.
And he was under pressure.
It's a few Hawick boys just starting to limp just now. There's Lee's down and he's got a bit of a stone in his shoe. And
yeah, the man who was sniped is back up, but
I don't know what actually got him. It was quite conspicuous. I don't know if he tripped over something.
He stayed down.
He certainly just took a fall for it.
So there's a couple of Hawick players getting treatment. On comes the water with Chris Hunter.
Yeah, he's looking light in his feet today, Chunt.
Yeah, considering he was
he have a few beers last night, did he?
It was a work thing that he was at in Glen Eagles.
Oh, it sounds very flashy.
It is. Steely having a bit of chat with the Hawick boys. Steely's played enough that he'll know all the.
His tan's getting a bit paler now. I think he's.
By the new year he'll be back to his pale. Ronnie Innes saying that the refs might be watching a different game. Borth said he wasn't going to comment on it.
No comment on referees. I've had my warning this year about commenting on referees, so I'll.
And when it's being recorded as well.
I'll leave that over to you boys.
Yeah.
You can say what you want, and I can
either agree
or disagree. Usually will agree, but I'll,
been very professional.
Again, that's just a mess. Hawick are making a hell of a mess of our driving line out.
Completely slowed it down.
For whatever reason. We're getting a bit high in our contacts as well. We're just getting held up a bit. It's just making a mess of these things.
The organisation is there, but it's just
we're just playing a lot of all this rugby has been played in between the two tens. You know, that's the call. Good kick it.
Steely.
Get out. It's good.
The linesman's got a decision to make here.
That's great variation for Foxy there. You know, Hawick's, that can't be their ball.
It's given to
my word.
A Hawick line out.
Oh, my word. But no, Fox's variation there just now. Hawick's line press is very good. You know, they're getting out the blocks well and putting under pressure. You know, it's not going to be the day that you're going to catch it clean with ball. The ball will be slippy and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, that's one way to counteract actually a sort of push defence, is putting those wee grubbers in behind, and we've got the foot to the next. Get in there. Why are we not getting in there again?
I think out of the 10 line-outs, we've had one contest.
Yeah, it's...
Could it be that you're not there, Boris?
Well, possibly. That's a possible chance, the line-out guru that I am.
Well, you'd be certainly being angry that you would be contesting.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't look like there's organisation there.
I'm not too sure why we're going away for our systems just now, to be honest. Boys will have the reasons out there. I'm not going to stand and call them. They'll
fair comment.
These boys are the ones that are out there. I'm standing
in the freezing cold,
freezing my arse off.
Yeah, it is Cammy Fenton. I just want to check that. He's the pro that was released.
Yeah, Cammy's just coming back from, I think it was a hip he was injured with. It's not a guy that I've ever had. That was the lift, not the throw.
The home crowd are getting a little bit angry at something, not unsure what.
These Hawick boys there, they're getting out the blocks real hard.
Yeah.
You know, we maybe need to look and change these up, either take a bit more depth and carry a bit deeper, or we need to put these kicks in behind, because they're just standing waiting on us actually coming, making a mess of these breakdowns. You know, they're getting, that's just sheer want just now from boys getting out off the line.
And that was actually a 3-man tackle from Hawick.
Again, Foxes. Oh,
DJ does
big DJ.
break the line, but
yeah, it was a good. That's a first man. It's a great strip.
It's a steal from Hawick from the hooker.
Matty Carrier
did a steal very well there.
Yeah, he done it very well. He's held him up in the tackle here. Has he got down to the ground?
He is down now.
Again, we've got them on a touchline, so we're looking to get.
Chalmers was brave.
Chubby done well there. He's got a release in the tackle. That's a ruck, referee. Oh my
Lord. Penalty, Hawick.
I wouldn't have said there's any clear release from a tackle there, but again, a bit of back chat as well.
Watsonians being March 10 for dissent. Not sure which player, but some of them were visibly angry.
Yeah, he's kicked it dead. He's kicked it dead.
Woofed. Bad mistake from Hawick there.
That's a big mistake.
Yeah.
Big mistake. Now we just need to get our foot back in this game, because it's Hawick are creeping back into it, and the longer Hawick stay involved in this game, then their tails are going to get up, and they'll finish probably the better of the two teams.
I think we got quite lucky there, Borth. If they'd kicked that into touch,
we did.
They had the advantage.
Yeah, that was an opportunity that they'll be certainly look back. This should be our ball again. Down in it, Steely. Monty Barnes done well there. Oh, kick it again, Feeds.
Fido tried to kick it into the Hawick boy's face.
Oh, that is a crazy penalty giveaway.
I don't really know what's going on in this game here, but
I don't know if the referee does either.
That's very, very fair, because
what did they say? Seal coming off his feet. Yeah.
It was a bizarre one.
You know, it's a young lad referee, and I think this is his second game in Prem 1. You know, there's with Bruce in your ear all day and stuff like that. You know, Bruce is one of the best referees going about. He's kind of like myself. He's at the top of the chain. He's played a lot of rugby, and he's
been doing it a long
he knows how
time
to referee a game.
Yeah.
So, you know, I can feel for him a bit. I'm going to go at the tails. Now chase them.
They have indeed got the tail. Up. Fenton with an unusual one.
Just about swore there, Steve-O. Just about slipped out.
It would have been justified, because Fenton.
It was different for what he done. Tackle's got a roll there again.
Fenton picked it up and threw it into the stratosphere. It's been dealt with now, though, so Watsonians have got to get some sort of structure here.
I'm not actually too sure what our game plan actually is just now. We don't seem to be playing any pattern. We're going to box kick here. We need to get our chasers in.
Steely was calling for it, but it still has gone.
It's too long.
And it's a 22 kick out.
Yeah, I think we're just a bit lost for ideas just now. I think the Hawick's defence has been very good. Their line press has got up hard and shut down us getting the ball wherever we're wanting to get to and play in the right position. So Mazza's trying to change something a bit different, which we spoke about. Didn't leave his hand. Again, we're still there. He kicked it straight out.
Oh, that's actually.
Yeah, he didn't leave his hand. So it's no, you have to tap it then kick it in a touch. Again, that's a coach killer.
I've never seen that before.
That's what one of the Sevens boys done through one of the last things. He didn't tap it and kicked it out, and the other team ran down the length, won the line out and scored, and they lost the game on that technicality. So it's one of the new rules that have came in.
Certainly, it's put Hawick in the back foot here. Fenton to the middle.
We've got a good line out there. We need to get line out drive. Now stay organised and keep length there, and it stops them from coming round. Look at him swimming round that backside. He's offside. He's offside, referee. How is he not getting penalised? Go, Chubby. Go, boy. Go, boy. Good, Age. Go and shake him off. Now,
within
composure,
a couple of metres
composure,
here.
Composure. No, what's happening here? What is happening here? Just
Murray
carry.
Scott's picked it up.
Carry, crumbs. Tackler roll, please.
You've got.
Again, it's slow ball.
Very slow. Forwards are going to take this one. Got James Miller trying to drag him over.
Yeah, we could do with the points here.
Cammy Fenton comes in to try and clear it up.
Carry wider. This is what we're speaking about. We've got to carry wider. It's just playing into Hawick's hands, actually picking there and going down at their feet.
Yeah.
It's no hard to defend or anything.
No.
You know, we need to pick wider, and we've got systems in place to actually get these done. It's a bit better one. We've got a bit go forward from there.
Still very narrow.
Cammy Fenton's going out for a drop goal.
He might have heard you because he's trying to create the width.
I think he is. He's looking at it. I'm not too sure where he's coming from.
No, it would be some angle to hit from here.
Away for a coffee, I think.
Yeah, Hutton's
having a run around.
He's on the other side now.
Guddle in there.
That ball's been in there a good few minutes.
Go. Keep going the same way.
I couldn't see who that was, but that was good.
Fido carry, I think.
Yeah. When Fido's within a couple of metres, he gets some crazy strength.
Feeds likes a score. He knows where the white line is.
He definitely does. Watsonians
we have to be very, very close.
Must be on the line here.
It's good patient as well. We're getting our sort of heights down at breakdown as well, and we're not actually getting counter-rucked as well.
Yeah, which Hawick have been doing the whole game.
I don't think if that pulls in the right good way. We'll just keep going. Come back on the inside here. Pick it up.
Within a metre still. This is good defence from Hawick.
Yeah, Hawick are defending really well. You know, it's backs to the wall. I think they feel that this could be the game if this is a big scoring opportunity halfway through the second half just now, and you know they're getting off the line well and they're making their tackles. So George will be happy in that respect. That's offside again. And
these referees seen it. He's given it.
Now free ball. Free ball.
What's Murray Scott doing here? He's gone left. Kick through.
Go Josh. Dive. I have to be looking at a yellow card now. I don't care what anybody says. A referee has to be. That's again red area. But before half time, it's a case of that there's a lot of penalties being given away.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree.
Yeah, he's not even looking at it. He's not even looking at it.
Bruce was straight over there to get in his ear. Hodgson has asked the question though. What would you do here? Penalty?
Oh, now you're asking, Steve.
I'm asking because I'm not sure actually.
I think I would. Well, I think Stevie thinks a scrum. I'm not too sure. He's backed his line out, so we've got to go with it. Again, it's sub coming on for Hawick now. I'm not too sure who it is. I think that's
16.
Fraser Rennick's brother, I think.
Just check my sheet
so
here.
They'll be head to head in the household. Calm Rennick, is it? Am I right?
You are indeed.
17, I'm not too sure who that is.
Dale Johnson.
Dale Johnson.
And we've got
That was a big shift by Matty Carrier.
Yeah, he looks like he's given everything.
I think he's got a donut under there.
He's lasted his 60 minutes. Oh my.
Stevie will be absolutely livid.
I think I just heard Stevie break a chair.
I think there was a chair thrown up the pitch, I think.
Yeah. Not only did Watsons do the opposite of what he wanted.
Foot pressure.
He's messed it up.
That's what is offside.
Offside.
It's offside.
Charlie McKill.
Oh my word. We sat in a changing room on Thursday night, and I took the presentation actually preview for Hawick this week, and that was one of my clips. Do not go offside inside the 22 when he's kicking. He sits that deep that, you know, unless he's got an absolute boomerang about, he's not going to kick it 90 metres.
No.
So it's a case of we're still going to get our line out inside their half. Do not go offside. Get to him, put a bit of pressure on his foot, and we can play off of that. But I think
unfortunately they didn't listen to you,
didn't
boy.
listen to me.
And they've done exactly that. They've given away a penalty for a very easy.
Yeah, just piggyback penalties. It's something that we spoke about again. It's no. Luckily, there's a bit of a guddle there, and we're going to get the ball back. But
yeah, the rain's coming down heavier. It was a messy line out and a knock on.
It was. It's it's not very nice out there. It's not very nice. Certainly, I'm cold standing here, but I reckon I'll be a bit chillier out there. I don't fancy being steely now.
No. Josh Rowland looks like he's about to pass out.
Yeah, Josh likes a moan, so he'll be quite grumbly when he gets back in.
Yeah, take him hours to warm up.
Yeah. These boys, they're all too skinny. You know, I never get to that stage. You put a bit of extra meat on, and
yeah,
there's a lot to be said about being fat through the winter.
The old adage.
Yeah.
Here we go. Line. It's a scrum. Huge scrum. Did well not to swear there, Barth, because that was disgusting. Scrum was immediately going backwards.
Yeah, we're under a bit of pressure here. Hawick's tails are very much in the ascendancy, and they're we could be, you know, if.
Yeah, we're not outside.
No, we're not. Again, it's a converted try, and it's you know, those points are away from us. I think we just need to wake up a bit, and you'd think that the wind's actually, you know, behind them the way that they're going.
Yeah, agreed. So we've got a Hawick line out here just outside the Watsonians 22. The sub hooker is on.
Lineouts are just a gamble just now.
Goes to the back. It's actually quite well worked from Hawick.
Speed by Feeds again.
And Fido does take him down.
Charlie, we don't need to dip into that one, mate. Just spread the field. It's a lost cause.
Off his face, so that's play on.
We'll take the knock on first, did it? Was it a strip? A strip, I think.
Steely and the head coach having a little bit of a disagreement. So we've now got a scrum Hawick just outside the Watsonians 22.
Yeah, we need to paint a better picture than what we did the last scrum. We got a bit high, and I think it was Sean Muir on the loose head side there just now. He's given Jack a decent sort of scrum against each other all day, and we need to paint a better picture because we can't afford another penalty just now.
And let's see how this scrum does.
There's
a little bit high.
Different angles. And George is saying one angle and Stevie's saying another angle, so
I'm hearing lots of angles here.
Yeah, I'm not too sure what the referee thinks which one's right, but We'll soon find out just now.
Yeah, he's got a second attempt at it here.
Again, why are we coming up there? That's a case of that's all set.
Gareth Welsh, the 9 for Hawick, just waiting to feed.
I think he's saying hurry up and get on with it. I'm going blue as well.
Yeah, Armstrong, the 10 is freezing as well. The coaches on the touchline look absolutely miserable. Richard
Yeah, they
Sneddon,
do.
Chris Hunter.
I'm not too sure which one's which down there. They're all about 5 foot.
Hunter will be devastated at that.
Stay in the scrum. Stay in the scrum.
And there we go. Armstrong picks it off his feet. Very good angle there from the Hawick player.
Yeah, well defended Hutton, son. You don't say very often, but
Yeah.
he's
wrapped him up and drove him back.
He's done very well there. Great tackle. They're on as well. If they shifted that there, rip him, Jimmy.
That's James Miller trying to rip there. Doesn't get it. Hawick still in possession.
So they seem to be getting numbers on us round the corner, and it's quite worrying.
Yeah, Sean Muir, it looks like there's 2 of them on the pitch.
Yeah, he's carrying a lot of ball, Sean. He is carrying a lot of ball.
Armstrong.
Yeah, we stay in system here and we should be fine. Stay high and inside. Good.
Yeah.
Again, if they get him on the ground, get him on the ground.
Good tackle from Hodgson there.
Yeah. Bruce.
He decides to leave it. Bruce McNeil.
He's on the ball. He's on the ball. Oh no, he's not. He's getting pulled into a rock just now.
Hutton fights out.
Good line.
Good defence.
Good hit. Is that Crumbs and Greg
Jackson? Yeah.
That's a neck roll. Oh my word. Touchy's got that. Touchy's got that neck roll, I would have said. That was quite a bad one in there.
DJ was not happy.
Surely they're mic'd up. Why are they not coming back for that? He's put his flag down.
Yeah, he's playing on.
Oh my word.
DJ's in the heat of it again.
Oh, that is craziness. That touchy canny put his flag down there.
And Hawick now have the
Foul
advantage.
play.
Big double tackle from Steele. Referee going back. Bruce
Yeah, he's
McNeil.
still got. You go back to the original penalty here, has to. It's foul play. It's a case of that we're. It's a neck roll. You know, that's one of the things that. And sevens, I think it's a straight yellow card. There's no difference in here. It was outlawed. You know, you're not allowed to clear rucks like that. So it's a case. It's a penalty. He's not going to go to it.
The referee doesn't look happy.
It was 15 that done it. Yeah. I don't understand why that wasn't stopped. They're surely mic'd up.
Yeah.
He says, look, I've got a flag out for foul play, just stop it there.
Because he did seem to put his flag down and then just play on. So Bruce McNeil getting in his ear. Can't disagree with it though. It was up.
Bruce has lost his carpet, I think, the way he's walking about there. He must have left his wheelbarrow on the farm today.
He does have quite a broad gate. Crumb's just getting some treatment while Foxy clears. P-shooter does well.
Yeah.
Narrow angle.
And it's just getting the ball off the field and trying to get our sort of cell regrouped again. We've just been sort of second to a lot of things just now. We need to sort of up it again and get a good sort of last 12 minutes.
Yeah.
Get this game finished. Numbers in there. 3, 4, 5.
As Borth says, last 22, actually last 11 now. Just looking at the Melrose Ayr game. Ayr are winning 25-10.
Ayr are winning, are they?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good result for Ayr so far.
Going down to the green yards and
It's never. Feeds has got to slip back there. We need. That's the length that I'm talking about. We need to actually get that back and get 2 second rows found each other, so we get that drive. They've
managed to save it.
Steely's in though. That's the extra weight in there. Oh, he's struggling a bit just now. He's
the 9 stone.
Go fence. Go fence. Oh. He's not going to get to the ground, is he? His knees are down. His knees
They
are
were
down
dragging.
now. Yeah.
You can hear Steve Laurie's just wanting them to keep it.
We need to.
Quite grew up quick.
Oh my word, the rucks have been an absolute mess.
Bruce McNeil runs it. I'm not too sure if Murray Scott was actually 10 there, but play on.
He's going to give another penalty in here.
Crumbs was all over that.
Stay in system and we'll get to push them a touchline. Push them a touchline. He's palmed off there.
That was Hutton got handed off by the 15.
No silly penalties. They're not going anywhere.
They've got numbers here, but...
And Jimmy, you got to make that, buddy. Yeah, they're just getting their tails up again. You know,
Armstrong kicks through.
Well, Josh, a bit of magic, buddy. Oh, gee.
Bit close there.
Get on the ball,
tackle.
Jimmy. Get on the ball. He's holding there. Is he on the ball? No. Spread the field now. Let's get the excitement in defence. Yeah, finally hearing that blue call that we've got. It's, you know, just leave the ball, spread the field.
Yeah.
You know, it's a case of they're on the 10-metre line.
It was all very frantic. Hoyt kick away.
Well, up Steely.
Steely does very well to stay on his feet, his knees down.
He's down as well. He's going to release that. He's never released that. Still on it. Now we just need a wide carry.
They're a bit wide, but Hoyt were up quick.
Crumbs and his brother having a little ding-dong.
I didn't know Crumbs' brother was playing for...
Yeah, Crumbs is offside. It is a penalty, Fisher, right?
James Miller tries to kick on.
I'll take the line out there then.
Yeah, I think the linesman probably will go to Hoyt. And they cannot take that quickly because it's very formed. So it's Heriots 38, Stirling County 12.
38-12, yeah, it's going with the sort of form book. Heriots are playing some good rugby just now.
Yeah, agreed. I think that's still one of our better victories.
Yeah, it was. We defended really well. Maybe again, it's when your sort of two teams' defences are that good, it kind of cancels it out. It doesn't mean a lot for their sort of attacking spectacle, but people that sort of enjoy that defensive aspect, and it's a massive part of rugby now that it's, you know, your defence has got to be on par with what your sort of attack is. You know, people could sort of appreciate how good that was from two sides, and it was very, very small margins that actually brought us through that game. And
considering it was early in the season, the 2 penalty try loss.
Yeah,
their set piece was absolutely incredible in that game.
Yeah, so we struggled that day at Golden Acre.
Sinclair just.
Yeah,
he's a good player, but he's
just a big lump.
Yeah. A man that you love to hate. Oh, Bruce McNeil.
Thought Harry was going to tackle him for the touchline there.
I would like to see what the referee did there, because Harry Fisher hadn't been subbed on, but he was chasing after McNeil. Armstrong with a bit of space. He breaks tackles. This is very strong from Hawick. Yes. Could have been a knock on there.
He's going to give a penalty away here. Got to get low on those tackles, look good better.
The referee had his whistle to his mouth, but he's playing on. I don't think there's any advantage.
Maybe for the first time today, Steve.
Yeah.
It's a good line press with DG. He's taking that line up on the inside. Again, we could do that stop in front of the gain line, but
White did make the gain line.
Line press there. It's a bit better.
That's Jackson.
We've got to now spread the field again.
Harry Fisher still not on.
He's on here for Hawick.
Hawick are marshalling it really
wide
well.
rock hit it.
Armstrong.
And Jack, get over ball, buddy. No, he's not fancying it. He's done well. He's stood to the side and running on a wide edge again here.
There's numbers out there for Hawick.
They get that pass to that wide edge, and we're in real trouble here.
Yeah, if they'd got it past Sean Muir, it'd have been.
We're just cutting that off one pass from it actually getting into a lot of space.
Yeah.
If Hawick recognise that, then
could have been a lot of bother here. Sean Muir.
We're just dipping into rucks that we don't have to be. We're all in front, so he's going to shoot him. Charlie, you've got to make that now, buddy. You've shot Hold on to him.
This is good pressure from Hawick.
Yeah, this is back to the wall job now. This is a big point of the game.
5 minutes to go.
Yeah, I thought Hawick would finish the better of the side. You know, it's typical Hawick when they're still in with a sniff of that actual
the victory
there. It's a case of that, you know, they throw everything at you in those last sort of 10 minutes.
I don't know where they get it from. It's just
we are holding on by the skin of our teeth.
It's very disorganised. Bruce McNeil hands off to Watsonians player. Jack Stanley in there with a hit.
Again, we've taken them back. That's them back just off 10-metre line now. It's good line press again. You know,
still retain possession.
We've got to just watch that sort of pick and go. It's where they're getting a bit of go forward from. He's going to kick this.
Little dink in.
Tidy this, Josh. He's in front of the kicker, surely.
The full back there for Hawick. Josh kicks.
They're going to connect here as well. Broken field. He's kicked it straight out, is he? No, he's not.
Oh my God. Ball stopped in the air.
Muzza, you're going in trouble here.
Murray made a bit of a mess of that.
Oh, that's a coach killer. That's a coach killer.
Referee.
He's been consistent though. He penalised us for that earlier on in the game, so it's good to actually see him sticking to what he called the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were down to 14 the whole time that was going on as well, because we couldn't get our substitution.
Yeah.
Harry had a few sprints up the touchline.
He was certainly on the pitch at one point.
Oh, he's kicked it out. Oh, it's Foxy. She was
really lucky there.
That's going for broke.
I know, when you don't need to.
No, we could have just done with the ball off the field, but catch, win, line out, drive here, a few phases, and there's not going to be that much time to actually play. So somebody says to me, "I'll take 4 points now." I'm down those stairs as quick as I can, and I'm out the door. Hawick have deserved something out of it.
Will they
they'll get a losing bonus out
point,
of it just now. Yeah.
I think they've deserved that, to be honest. They've given us a couple of scares.
Yeah, they've been big parts of. Oh, he went. These big parts of the game that they've been the better side.
Yeah, most of the second half actually.
Yeah. We're not staying strong there. We're fighting to keep our heads down and stay. Jack's done well to actually straighten that back up and get it going again. But that's Bruce, man. Gee whiz. The referee's never reffed that all day.
No. The rucks
and he's off his feet. Carry crumbs. Carry wide, Hodgie. Just carry. Stay wide.
Hodgie straightens up.
A bit of a sidestep there for Hodgie. Cammy Ferry.
I was going to say he's done well, but he was tackled well.
Yeah, we just got to. We just seem to be in ones and twos when we're running. There's no sort of pods.
Yeah. I've got to say, Borth is a little bit like the Boroughmuir second half as well.
Yeah.
Just side to side, single men going on their own.
As long as we keep hold of the ball and don't get counter-rucked,
then
it's not the end of the world. You know, we don't have to. You know, we're winning the game just now, so it's a case of we just need phases, finish the game out. Again, there's always that option, but you just worry a wee bit that they can knock on in these conditions.
And that's it.
That's a better latch, you know, and we get over the gain line. Now we can get quick ball off of that, Muzza.
Fido has to clear up here. That's very messy. I think Cammy Fenton's actually done quite well since coming on. He
I don't know where he's going with this. I'm not too sure what that's supposed to be, but
probably testing the fullback in these conditions. But
Hut and swivel hips will be on go here.
He tried the impossible.
We can't be box kicking like that. We've kept it for the last 3 minutes, and we've got 50 seconds on the clock there, and we put a box kick in. So
yeah, bizarre decision from Murray Scott there.
Different.
In these conditions, it is worth testing the fullback, but yeah, I think it's
got to be contestable. You know, it was just a straight free catch there, which is get in there. Yeah, there we go.
Finally,
yeah, he's got in there and he's actually won one.
I'm not sure what the call is here.
What's that? I don't know what he's doing.
So doing the Macarena.
Yeah. It's still a free kick as well. It's not a penalty either. So
and decide to run it.
He's going to boot it.
He was in front of the kicker, but
catch this, Josh.
Doesn't. Could be an interesting last couple of minutes here.
Yeah, I think so. We're
really up against it. Sean Muir there.
Just want to get out of here now. I'm not enjoying this. It's been
good attempted steal by Ross Graham.
He's on here. So Charlie done well to get across to him there.
Yeah. Ball at the base.
Yeah, get line
speed.
speed.
McNeil.
Oh, he's in behind again. There we go.
Yeah. McNeil is raging.
Well done, Paul. Thank you.
He'll be absolutely furious at that because
I'll tell you,
he should not have been running laterally there.
Can't be far off last play. Saying it on that clock, but there's not been a hell of a lot of stoppage time, is there?
No, just below the Jay Borthwick Limited advert. That's not you.
Nothing to do with me. Mate. Nothing to do with me. No relations over this neck of the woods.
Fox taking his time as you would with this kick.
That's all it needs to do is get off the pitch, win the line out, then I can't imagine there'll be.
Yeah, last play probably. The stadium clock saying 41 and a bit.
My feet are saying something different.
I can't feel my feet.
Oh, I'm not sure how I'm going to get down those stairs if I'm honest.
Get that stretcher up here.
Yeah.
We have enjoyed you on Borth. Thanks for doing it.
Not a problem, mate. Not a problem. The nature of the injury, you might be stuck with us for a few other weeks.
Hopefully it's not as bad as initially thought, but
fingers crossed. Hopefully going to hospital on Tuesday and
get
a scan and see what's happening. He's got to come back. He's offside.
He's wrapping
offside.
The back there.
He is offside. Referee, man.
Referee's done that
I'm not
all
too
game.
sure what I've watched up here in regards to Mall defence. It's been.
Oh dear.
Is that it? Is that it?
No, I think he's going to let it go.
He must have a fiver on Hawick, I think. A bit of scuffs there.
Bruce McNeil.
No, Bruce, is it?
Yeah, it sure is.
No.
Surprise.
It's a good guess. I had a fiver on that. So.
The bookies wouldn't be paying that.
No.
I don't know what he's doing though. I mean, he's got the advantage. He could have very easily had that reversed against him.
Yeah, just a bit silly from Bruce. Wears his heart on his sleeve. He's similar to me. There's times that you should step away through it, but you never do. So.
You've got Ronnie Innes saying that you could be a ref, Borth.
I could actually. Yeah. There's times that I think, but then I think I would get idiots like myself who would know the rules far better than what I would. So.
Could be the first fight ever seen between a referee and a player.
Yeah.
If you were actually on a pitch.
Yeah, a bit of back chat.
One of them would be on their back.
Yeah,
I don't think I could do it either.
No, it's not for me. It's not for me. It doesn't excite me in any way. I completely take my hat off to people that do it.
Agreed.
Or we wouldn't have the game, but we're in a bit of trouble here again. This is, I think it must be 50 minutes a half now.
Yeah. Good running from the Hawick player there. Armstrong.
Oh, he's on in the wide channel again. Good tackle.
I think that's Cammy Fenton there.
Cammy Fenton again. Yeah.
Trying to kill the game.
We need to do something to do it.
Yeah, Hawick have numbers here.
Just stay in systems, he'll carry it.
Not committing in the ruck, sensible.
Yeah, use a touchline. Now we've got them on a touchline, we can get line press.
Armstrong.
They're on and away there. Good tackle, Joshua. He's on the ball, he's on the ball, he's on the ball. That's a penalty.
I think everyone in the stadium thought that was a penalty. That's a potential high tackle.
No, he's fallen down. There's nothing in that whatsoever.
Yeah, linesman.
What for now? He's given away a penalty.
It's a free ball for Hawick. I think it could be for that high tackle.
Can it be? He's fallen onto his knees. I tell you, they're on in a wide channel again.
Steve Lowry is off out the stand, shouting down. That's good from the Hawick fullback. Oh, there's space here.
I'm panicking here, Steve-O.
I'm with you on that. Referee's going back for it.
I'd love to know what that's for, because if that's for an actual
the falling tackle,
the high tackle, then the boy has to drop to his.
I can't read out what those last comments are. With the new ruling, Armstrong is going to go to the corner. You're still allowed to play it.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
This last 20 minutes has been all Hawick.
Yeah. Second half's been all Hawick.
Yeah,
They've been the far better side, if I'm going to be completely honest.
They've kept possession. They've made a mess of all of our set pieces.
They've defended it well. Again, we need to. The referees let a bit go on those driving mauls, so we need to go by the same rules as what he's reffing and you know, defend it the same way, because Hawick have been very effective. They've got away with it and
slipping around the sides.
Yeah, they've got away with it, so you can't say anything. It's on the day what the referee's actually going to call. So
there's no clock on the Facebook Live, but I can tell you we're deep into injury time.
Yeah.
So Hawick line out.
Inside Chinese order for 5 o'clock, so they better get his finger out.
Thanks, Adam Bell. Yeah, Borth is a good commentator. I agree with that. He might be joining us later in the season.
Why are we going in there? Just sack it, spin it, do anything you want, just deal it. Go hit it.
This is messy. Borth is jumping even though he's only got one leg. Hawick retained possession. It's at the base. Watsons don't know what to do.
Held up, that's a maul, Oh, he's not calling it as a maul though.
Ball spills out, Sean Muir. Good defence from Jackson there. Hawick are very much just going to drive this over here. Bruce McNeil tackled well by...
Get out of there, Charlie, no penalties, buddy.
Charlie McKill.
Hold him up, Jack, hold him up, good defence, buddy.
Close to being held up there in the maul.
Yeah,
Armstrong back inside to his 12.
It's Charlie. He's went through there. Get on the ball, somebody. We need to. It's good defence. Get out, Greg. He's coming blind here. He's coming blind.
There's space
he's scoring. He's scoring. And he scored.
This is going to be a massive kick here.
He's got a kick to win it.
Yeah.
Just got caught short on his blind side there, and
there was no defence.
I think it was the 12.
Yeah, it was indeed.
We'll be disappointed by that. You know, this is no easy kick, don't get me wrong, but Lee's a very, very good goal kicker.
Yeah.
These are the ones that he loves. No pressure on him. It's from the touchline with the wind into his face. But we'll see what happens here.
Yeah, currently 13-12 to Watsons.
I've got both eyes shut.
Yeah. This is a real test of Armstrong's skills.
We should never have been in this position. You know, Hawick have stuck to their task very well and put us under pressure. But
I'm going to watch this one go. Let's see. Stadium falls silent. Armstrong to win the game.
Just my teeth chattering.
Oh, he's absolutely shanked it.
We'll take it, but it's there'll be a lot of video stuff done. It's different.
Yeah, agreed, Borth. That was what a way to win it.
Yeah, four points, and we'll get back up the road with them. But we don't expect anything else coming down to Mansfield. It's always going to be a tough task, but we're with stripy jumpers on today.
Yeah, it was an interesting game. I think the first try within a couple of minutes, I think Borth, that made the difference. Josh Rowland going over.
Yeah, it was the only time that we actually got phases of play and got to a wide channel though. You know, we train these things to actually get to, you know, because they work. We got to the wide channels and got our break from there. But that was the only time we went there, and we struggled after that. Hawick have made a mess of everything, and they've played very well. You know, if they keep going like that, then they're going to win games. You know, especially down here, that, you know, in conditions like that.
Absolutely.
They're certainly not where they should be in that bottom half of the league.
They always seem to start the season pretty poorly and then have a resurgence, because I don't know what it is. They'll need to look at that, but some good camaraderie going on here. Lots of Steve Laurie straight over to Bruce McNeil just to say you've nearly won that game for them. Little tunnel.
I think they're going in. They're
there's
see their teeth chattering from here.
There's no chat going on the pitch today, and I think we'll wrap this stream up there. Just a couple comments. Some kick, one of Borth's golf shots.
Mine usually don't go that high.
Yeah, we cutter. Brian King, no problem at all. Davy Dodds, good chat. Thanks from sunny Saudi. Yeah, well, no problem, guys. Yeah, it was great having Borth on. Thanks, Kevin Finlay. So it's Christmas break now, and then we'll be in touch on the Facebook and the Twitter just to see when the first game is. Hopefully Borth has got pretty good news from the hospital about his injury, but we've enjoyed having him on. Thank you, Borth.
Not a problem at all, mate. Hope everybody has a good Christmas and New Year, and we'll see you into 2019.
Perfect.